Hello YouTube, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's time to take a look at my new mail call knife, the brand new Spyderco DLR 3. And I just got it, going to give you my first impressions of it. Let me just say this, Spyderco this year, I'm recording this in 2017, after their 40th anniversary in 2016 where they released a whole lot of knives. I have a video of all the folding knives that they released because I set out that year to buy them all. Variations and all, and I did. This year they're doing something real interesting. Yes, they are going to introduce some new models, a bunch of new models, but they're also taking a lot of classics and bringing new versions of them. Now, they do this all the time, but in this year, they're taking some real old classics and making them new again. And the Spyderco DLR 3 is one of those. Now, I have two of the older Spyderco DLRs, so we'll be comparing the two. I think what their strategy is, which I think is kind of brilliant, is making collectors like me of Spyderco knives drool over the fact that the DR Lara is back. And also putting it in a contemporary package for people to use. Looking at some of the problems of the original DR Lara, giving it more modern look, and being able to sell it to today's buyer as an everyday carry, an EDC knife. So let's talk about the DLR, the original DLR, and the new DLR and their differences. First of all, when you talk about the DLR, you have to take a minute to explain why this knife was created in the first place and why it's called DLR. John DLR was a New York City cop who ran into the trade center to save lives and lost his. And so he was a big Spyderco knife collector, and Spyderco created the DLR. Okay, I have two of them. I have the drop point combo blade, and I have the rescue knife, the Warncliffe Spyderco blade as well, the Spidey Edge blade. So a couple of things about the DLR. The old DLR was a chunk in your hand. It just fits your hand great. Kind of 3D. You see how fat it is? Can you see that? FRN scales. You could really use this for a long time because it fills your hand real nice. It has that great texture of the FRN fiberglass reinforced nylon handles, and it has that wire clip. But it just felt nice, a good working knife. Look at that stock, real nice stock as well. This was VG10 steel, and of course, the ball bearing lock. Just smooth as silk, even after all of these days, right? Well, the new one, the DLR 3, has, of course, the ball bearing lock. Remember, I just got this out of the box. It's smooth as silk. It has the ceramic ball instead of the stainless steel ball. But the big changes, it still has a drop point blade, but there's a number of big changes. First of all, this was a hollow ground knife. This, yeah, it's a Spyderco slicer, full ground knife from Spyderco. So it's a great slicer. The steel was upgraded as well. S30V steel instead of VG10 steel. Again, remember, modern materials on an older design and trying to make it more EDC friendly. That's a big hunk of knife. It feels good in your hands when you're working on it. But the problem is, in your pocket, oh, it's fat in your pocket. Okay? Is that a DLR in your pocket? And, I carry multiple knives. It's a tough carry. What Spyderco did was, instead of the FRN scales, they went to the black G10 scales, and boy, did they thin it down. They really made it thin. A more traditional carry, thinner in your pocket. The blade is just a little bit thinner as well, but the big thing is the carry. It's just a nice smooth carry, slides in your pocket. So now you have a slicer that Spyderco is well known for that gets you through those everyday carry needs, right? It's a lot thinner, so it fits in your pocket better. They kept the wire clip, the newer version of the wire clip, which always makes me happy. Smaller, this was a big jumbo wire clip, but I love the sentiment of it. So now you have the wire clip, you have a very strong ball bearing lock that's wonderful. You've got upgraded steel S30V. This is a 3.4 inch blade, 4.5 ounces. It's a nice knife. It's not the fatty that it used to be at all, but man, is it a modern take on an older knife. You're going to see a lot of those coming up this year, and I'm going to buy them because I'm a collector on the one side, and I just love my Spydercos and all the oldies, and I have a bunch of oldies, and I really want to see the new take on them. It's smart from a marketing perspective. You got the collectors bringing them in because they're so happy that an old friend has come back. But you also have the folks who carry knives. Now they have a real effective EDC. This, my friends, is the Spyderco DLR 3. If you want a closer look at the original DLR, I posted it a couple of days ago. I do a daily video, the knife of the day. And right now I'm doing some discontinued Spydercos. So I'll give you more stuff on these. But I wanted to make sure that you got to look at the new Spyderco DLR 3. And of course you got to talk about the heritage of the knife, right? That's what Spyderco's all about. There you have it. That's my first impressions. I like it. Little big, 3.4 inches, but the right size for most of you. And I love that full flat ground S30V steel. You guys have a perfect day, okay? Don't forget, thumb it up, like this video, share it, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on your notifications, because as I buy new knives, I'm going to do the first impression videos. Also, every single day, just posted the knife of the day as well as our pocket dump deconstruction. You guys have a perfect one. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.